Hey guys, it's Breakthrough here, and today I want to be showing you how to build my Lego sykov. Just like in my sykov video, I promised I would show you guys a tutorial on how to make it. The reason I'm doing a tutorial on the sykov, besides any other weapon, is because the sykov is really simple and easy to build. And you guys should, it'd be pretty easy for you guys to follow along. So, before we start this build, you're going to need some rubber bands. I'm using these ones from Walmart. They're only like 53 cents. They're pretty easy to use. And they have nice colors and assorted varieties of different shapes and sizes. And, of course, you're going to need some Legos. So, let's get started off with the magazine. So, for the magazine, you want to go ahead and start off with a 2x4. And then put a 1x2 plate right here. So then that way, whenever you enter it, it doesn't stick. Then, you're going to need to build an assembly like this. Where you have a 2x3. And then a 1x2. And then a 2x2. You can use any brick variety for the magazine because it doesn't really matter what kind of pieces are in there as long as it's sturdy. So you're going to put that down there. You can use a 2x3 if you need to. Then you're going to keep stacking up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to stack up 5 bricks like this. And then on the tip, on the last piece, I took it off right here. You're going to put a 1x2 and then a 2x2. Or you could just put a 2x3. Then you're going to put this 2x2 with a jumper plate in the middle, so that way you can take out the magazine easily. Making this assembly, that is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bricks tall, and you add an extra 1, 2 plates with a 2x2 jumper and a 2x4 with a plate in the middle, right here at the end. So that's how you make the magazine. And if you want to, you can make the drum. This one right here. And all you have to do is just get the same old magazine, like this one, and then just attach this little assembly, which is pretty simple to build. I'm not going to share how to build it because you guys probably know. Just get a bunch of these slope pieces, put them this way, all the way around like that, and you put pieces in between. You can make it as big as you want. I'm not going to make them that big because I have these in akimbo, and this is going to be too heavy. And then you just put it together like that. But if you don't want the drum, you don't have to have it. Now, we're going to start off on the grip. The grip is one of the most important parts of the gun. So you need to make sure this is very sturdy and you build it with as much big pieces as you need. Preferably, I would use mostly 1x4, so then that way they won't shake like that. And it can only break this way. So you're going to stack up. You're going to stack 4 of these, and you're going to put a 1x1 up here. And you're going to put a 1x1 plate, and then a 2x1 plate. Or you can just put a 1x3. And right here, you're going to get these headlight bricks, 2 of them, or you can get the one that's combined. And you're going to put a circular flat plate right here to be like that little symbol that it has engraved on the grip. And right here, you're going to do another assembly right here where you have a 1x1, and then 2 1x2s, a 1x4, and then this 1x1 and this 1x2 can be 1x3, or you could just have it the way I have it. And you're going to need a 1x2 slope piece. I'm going to put that together, and now you're going to have one of your sides for the grip. And before we move on, this is very important. Depending on if you're left or right-handed, you may need to change this. If you're right-handed like I am, for the next grip, we need to build this assembly right here. And for the bolt catch, no, the slide catch, you're going to need one of these little rotating pieces. One of these pieces, these special 1x2 plates, and a 1x2 flat. It doesn't have to be a real piece. I just did that for aesthetic detail. And as I was saying, if you are left-handed, you may need to change it for this grip like this. As you see, they are different. For this one has the catch. So I will tell you how you will change it. So if you're building this, if you're left-handed, you won't build this assembly right here. For this side, which will be on your left hand, the catch will be on this thumb. You will need to swap this around. I will keep it still so you guys can see how you would build it. You guys can pause if you need to anytime. Yeah, this is because I'm right-handed. This is the way I'm going to have it. But you can change it anyway. If you're building the akimbos, you're going to need one left and one right. So Now that we're done with that, we're going to build the beaver tail. So right here, we're going to need a 1x4, a 2x2 slope, and then stack up a bunch of 2x2 bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to have these, which are like these 1x2x2 slope pieces that are very steep. It's going to give the nice angle that you're looking for on the sykov. Once you have that, you're going to get your grip and you're going to put them on each side like this. And then you're going to place it down and you're going to make sure everything lines up. Whenever you're building the side that has the catch, make sure you put like this 2x2 with a plate on the side. This is where the slide is going to go. And then for this part right here, you're going to make sure you put these slope pieces. And make sure you have like this little slope piece right here. So that way you have that nice look. You don't have to have that piece. It's just for aesthetic purposes. And it looks very nice. Now we're going to build the front part of the grip where the trigger guard is. And you're going to need this assembly right here. So first you're going to stack up 4 1x2s. Then you're going to make this assembly right here, which I will go further into detail. Right here, you're going to have these 1x2 plates. 1x2 plates. Another one right here in the middle. You're going to put a 1x4 across. You put a 1x2. And you're going to put these 2 cheese slopes. These cheese slopes will help not hurt your hand whenever you're grabbing it, because it's going to go right here. And then you're going to put this on right here. And that's where the trigger guard is going to start. And for the trigger guard, you're going to need to build this assembly right here. So you're going to have a 1x2 brick. You're going to have 2 1x2 plates. And you're going to have one of these slope pieces. And you're going to put it right here. And then, for the actual guard, you're going to need this 2x6. You're going to put a slope piece. You're going to put a 1x2 plate. And then you can put another upside down slope piece with a 2x4 on the top. And then you're going to put it this way like that. So that way, you can already see it's having the shape of the trigger guard. And now we will be building the main trigger system. So we're going to move this to the side very carefully. And right here is where we're going to need the rubber bands. You may need to wrap it around as many times as you need to make it tight. And make sure it has good tension on the trigger. So right here, it's a 1x8 with Technic holes all through it. And then for the trigger, one of these is like this L-shaped Technic piece with a 1x3, a 1x3 beam running through it with these little separators in between. So the trigger is right in the middle. And then you're going to put this 1x4 with the 1x2 right here on this side. And you're going to put a 1x1 right here. And make sure you put a Technic pin right here so it could hold the rubber band so you could use a trigger. And you're just going to put this off to the side. You got to be very careful with this because this could flick you and it will hurt. Now, you will be building the other side of that, which is this thing right here. You will first need a 2x4. Put a plate on the top like that. And then put a 1x2. It does not have to have a pin in it. Mine just has a pin in that, because that's the only one I had left. Go off to the side. And right here, you're going to put a 1x2. 1x4. The 1x1. And this can be a 1x8. Or you can do it the way I built it, because I don't have another 1x8. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go right here. And you're going to make sure that they line up. And this one is going to go right here. Down the middle like that. And make sure this lines up with that. So that way you can put it on to the main build. Right here. As you see how you have like the 1x1 and the 1x1 right there? And there's a space right there. Starting off in that space is where you're going to put trigger guard. You may need to remove the trigger guard from the actual grip to help you put it on easier. See, I put this on like that. And there you go. The trigger may look like that right now, but that's because this part sticks up right here. And when you put a plate on top, it'll straighten it out. Once you get that, you're going to get your main grip. Put it back together. Piece fell for me. Right here, you're going to put that piece. And right here, we have the grip already assembled with the main trigger system right here. Now that we have that built, we're going to set that off to the side for now. And we're going to build the main part that has the slide, which will go on top and we'll close this all together. Because right now it is very wobbly and not very sturdy. So we're going to put the plates on top that will make this very sturdy. And we'll also have the thing where you would put the slide. Now, right here, we're going to build this assembly right here. You're just going to start off with this 2x10 plate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2x10. And you're going to put a 2x6 right beside it, like this. Then on this side, what you're going to do, just going to need to put this right here. Plates along that. And we're going to get a 2x2 plate. And you're going to put a 2x4 right here. You're going to put another 2x2 plate. 2x4 plate, sorry, my bad. You're going to put a 1x1 with a 1x1 plate. You're going to put plates all around here. So the only one you have that does not have a plate is this and this right here. Now that you have that, you will need to build this assembly right here. What you're going to do just by getting a 4x6, putting a 2x4 right in the middle, putting in 1x6 right here, 1x2, 1x4, 1x6, and a 1x2 right here. Then you will put this right here. And now you'll be noticing this gap right here left in the middle. Well, that gap is actually for this part right here, where you put this assembly right here. You will then put that together. And as you see, the trigger is now normally what it would be. And now, since you have the top part, you will grab the rest of the assembly and put it together. Make sure you have all parts of it, like that. You will put it together. And now right here, so you see, you have everything together. And then you will need to build a hammer, which I don't know if you guys have this piece or not. It's a pretty rare piece. You could use just a cheese slope for this. You're gonna put that on one of these pieces. It's a 1x1 with one of these little clips at the end. And then you're gonna get one of these 1x2 with a little handlebar thing right here. 1x2 on the bottom. And you're gonna get one of these. Depending if you're left or right-handed, you may need to shift this the other way. I am right-handed, so this is going to go on the right. You'll put this on this side. And we'll then put it on this side right here. Like that. You're going to only have it right there just for a little bit, because then we're going to put another piece right here. And then you're going to need this piece right here. You're going to get two 2x4s stacked on top of each other. And you're going to get your magazine, and you're going to put it on top like that. And then you're going to put the magazine inside of your gun. Like that. The reason why it's like this, instead of just like making the magazine longer, is because this really helps with stability purposes. As you see, it puts bricks right here. So that way, it's not going to wobble as much. And then you're going to grab your little assembly. You're going to line it up right here, where the slide would be. We're going to put a piece right there later on, but that's part of a different assembly. So this is just as a placeholder. And now we're going to be building the actual barrel of the gun. So right here, you're going to need a 1x6, a 1x2 with a Technic pin in the middle, and you're going to need to put a Technic pin right down the middle. Then you need a 2x4, a 2x8, 2x6, 2x4. Then you're going to put plates on the top. Make sure that these plates are sturdy, because as you can see, they overlap each other, so that way it's more of a sturdy build, and it's not just going to fall apart easily. Plates, and you're going to leave this part right here open, so that way you can grab your rubber band holder right here, and there you go. Now you have. Alright guys, I made a mistake by accident. Take off the assembly that I told you to before. Just by complete accident, I'm sorry. I put this in the wrong place. It's supposed to be one stud further up. You're going to grab this assembly, like from earlier, and you're going to grab this piece right here. Put that right here on the bottom. And you're going to move this whole assembly one stud, like 2 studs back. Because I accidentally put it in the wrong place. So you're just going to put this gun, you're going to put this piece right here. grab that 1x2, put it right here. As you see, the trigger system, you're going to put it right here. It's going to be a bit of a press because that trigger is not its right spot. So if you put it down, you will have the rubber band fighting you back. But once you get it, it'll stay. There you go. I put it in the wrong spot the first time. Hopefully that fixed it. Then you're going to grab your grip assembly from earlier. And you're going to put it back together. I was wondering why the hammer would not fit, and that's because I did not put it in the right spot. But now, you should have it in the right spot. Sorry, my bad. You guys did nothing wrong. It was my mistake. Hopefully you guys fixed it whenever I corrected it. So now you should have an assembly that looks like something like this. We'll do a look around it so that way you can see and make sure you have everything correct. There you go. Alright, sorry I had to cut it right there. You could hear the lawnmower in the back. We're going to go back to building this. Right here we have the slide assembly, which is the last part of this build because you guys already have the main gun and the barrel. So first you're going to start off by having a 1x6. I'm going to start with the top of it so that way you have a layout of how long this gun is going to be. You're going to have this you're going to have this 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that. And then you're going to put a 2x8, and then you're going to put a 2x2 with a jumper plate in the middle with a little clip right in the center, so that way you have your front iron sight. Then you're going to have a 2x4 with a 1x4, and then you're going to have a 4x4 with a 1x4 right there. You're going to put a 2x3 plate, and then you're going to put 2 clip pieces, and then you're going to put a cheese slope, a double-sided cheese slope on top, and you're going to put one of these little circular pieces right on the bottom. Then you're going to build this right here. I'll just hold it still so you guys can easily build this. Pause the video if you need to. Then on this side, under it, you're going to put these pieces. With that right there, and then you're gonna need to build this assembly right here with this 1x4. Make sure you have these pieces. It's a 1x4, but only the middle part is smooth. That is very important to have it like that. Otherwise, your slide is not gonna work. You're gonna put that together. Then you're gonna put this on this side like that. Make sure you have this piece right here. That is exactly where the rubber band will go. And on this side, make sure this little gray piece is a 1x2 with headlight brick things, and then you're going to put a little piece right here that's just going to act as a decorative item, which is basically the safety on the real one. Then on this side, this is a very important build, so I will actually separate this one to multiple chunks so that way you guys can follow along. You're going to need like this really long 1x beam. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1x12, and then you're going to leave these spaces out. You're going to put a 1x1, a 2x1, and then a 1x3. And then right here, you're going to build this right here. You're going to get a 1x6, 1x2 slope, and you're going to get this 1x2. Then right here, you're going to need to get these pieces together. 1x2, 1x2, and a 1x3. Then right here, you're going to get a 1x4 flat. Then you're going to get a 1x2 normal, 1x2 normal, and you're going to put a 1x1 plate of your choice. I just use this one. Then you're going to need to put this right on here. So you have like this little 2 sticking out, and you're going to put this right here. Just like that. Then you're going to flip it around, and you're going to attach that to the main part of the slide. Grab your 1x4, put it right there. Grab this and put it right there like that. Just like that. Then, as you can see on the bottom, it's going to be kind of hard to move the slide. So you will have to remove this piece. And then you should be able to put in your slide. Just like that. And then, whenever you put this on, this little piece acts as a stopper, which makes it move all the way out. And make sure you have the exposed barrel on this side. And right here you have the 2 pins, so you can attach rubber bands already showed you guys rubber bands to use in the beginning. So if you need to, you may need to wrap them around. I just need to wrap them around twice. Just gonna get this piece right here, wrap around this one, just like that. And then you're gonna get this piece right here, wrap it around like that. It is very hard to do this one. If you need to, you can remove the piece. I got it somehow to work without it. And put this piece right on the slide. Now, it should move back by itself. Then, this little plate right here and these pieces right here. You're going to align it. If you need to, you can use this side right here. And then just crunch it all together. And there you go. You have your very own Lego sykov. You can fit this out however you want to. Put attachments and all of that you can make your own. And now you have your very own sykov at home. If you guys are going to put a video on this on YouTube, make sure you give me credit, please. I worked very hard in designing this, and I was graceful enough to make a tutorial for this. So, I hope you guys enjoy your Lego sykov. It has the iron sights, slide, trigger, and a rule magazine. So, I hope you guys enjoy, and thank you guys for watching all the way throughout the whole video. And also, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. My next milestone is going to be 5,000. I will do another tutorial of 5,000, but it will be on a bigger gun, not just a small pistol. So, thank you guys for watching.